Oh, hey, how's it going? You caught me looking at some pictures here. Let's do it. Let's see what we got. Just randoms here. Oh, yeah. This is a super interesting picture here. I like it. This super creepy little kid on top of this guy's head. This guy looks scared, doesn't he? And this kid's like totally controlling his mind, obviously. It looks that way. Wowza, 9,000. And he's making him trek through the river here. What does this say? 1521. Got a date on it. It's a creepy picture to me. And here we have a rhinoceros. An old picture of a rhinoceros. Can't read much else than that. It looks like rhinoceros. So 1515. Now, I've never seen a rhinoceros quite like this. Maybe this is like an extinct version. Pretty dope looking. Check out that spike right there. Boom. Pretty cool looking rhino. Like Sumerian Anunnaki style looking picture here. They doing a little hunting. Looks like birds up in the air, and this guy's got something over his shoulder there. A little guy in his hand. The interesting thing to me is the height difference from this guy to this guy. You know, this isn't a little kid. He's got a beard and everything else. So just pointing out that height difference. I'm sure that's why I saved that picture there. I love pictures like right there. There's another one. The height difference. There's a guy. There's a guy. What a difference. This guy's twice the size of the other guy. He's like, hold on, top shelf. It's all me. Do I know what it says? Sure don't. Is that French? And then this thing's cool. Medusa pulmo. Creature of the deep. Looks like an alien type creature. The Great Hydrus. I don't know if that's something that's alive still or not. I just thought it was cool, so I got the picture of it. Great Hydrus. Looks pretty awesome. And this guy, too, the Musk. Never seen one. Could be alive still today. I have no idea. Not in North America where I live. The Musk. What does it say below there? Can't make it out. 1808? Picture of a guy kneeling in front of this plateau over here. Could have been what? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'd like to know about that. Some people think they're giant trees. There's lots of ideas circulating about that. I'm open. I'm open to those ideas. Like I'm open to this idea of what the heck is this? Excuse me. It's like a guy, a lady buried in the sand over here. Not a big deal. Sphinx style thing, except for not really looking like a sphinx. And a ton of pyramids. That's a cool picture. These buildings back here, mosques or whatever, like a tower. The thing that really gets me is this lady in the sand right here, bald lady, it looks like. But like, it's a little unsettling there. What is that? Egypt, pyramids, I guess. Africa, here we go. Check this out in the sky. What is that? And the sun's interesting too. Africa. Giant bird looking guy back there. Interesting looking people, right? African looking guy. Guy who kind of looks like a monkey a little bit. Caucasian style people. A lion, snakes, possibly an alligator. Kind of doesn't look like an alligator. Looks like a different species of alligator or something like that. Caucasian guy. This guy looks like a little man. Like he's got a beard. Look at that. He does. Come on. And I don't know what this is. Like he's putting something on that person's face or scratching them. That looks like a little man right there, though. Wow, and look at that. Look at this guy back here, this Joker. Little devil-looking guy back there. What's that about? Yikes. Little demon guy. They're like, welcome to Africa, home of all the craziest stuff you can possibly imagine. Here we go. What's this? Common drafts in Tibet. From Gruber. I don't know if you can read that top part or not. It's kind of blurry. But look at this height difference here, huh? Wowza. Big one. Interesting. What's this one? Northern Tartary woman. So, height difference here as well. I've noticed a lot of these pictures of these ladies and gents from a long time ago. They're very tall, very slender. Very tall. Right there in that picture. Wow. Kalmyk Tartars. From maybe Isbrant. Ides. Heck of an arrow that guy's got there. What is that animal back there? Maybe a pig? A hairy looking pig? Your Kalmyk Tartars right there. Boom. And here we have temple images. Images in a temple. It looks super scary up in this temple. Look at this guy. We just got the road demons over here. No big deal. And a defender of his country. Okay. Is that this guy? I have no idea. Or is that this guy on here? An idol. And there's like another demon guy there. And then the super tall. Is that a guy? Are these even people? Are they real people? Like this guy looks like a statue. All the way over to the left here. Is this guy a statue? Is this guy a statue? That guy is huge. I can't really make out what it says, to be honest. The goddess or something of... Maybe you guys can read that. I can't for some reason. The goddess of... I guess we're just going to let it go. What's this one? Temple images again. Okay, interesting. Off to the right. There's this guy in the background still, like there was in the other picture. And then to the right here we have, is that the god of immortality right there? He's got like a crane and a stag next to him. And then the Great King Gang. Is that like Genghis Khan? What is that, gang? The Great King Gang. Oh, not king even. Kin. The Great Kin Gang. That'd be something to look up and look into. He's missing an arm. Or a hand. That is a bummer. And he is a giant. All these guys are giant. Another thing I was noticing was, what in the heck is up with this headdress? It's crazy looking. And this guy over here, pleasure. So like the god of pleasure maybe or something like that? No doubt. Looks like he's been indulging a little bit. Those are pretty cool pictures. Really amazing. What's this say? Inside of an idol temple from Nijhoff. I guess. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Inside an idol temple. So they had all these crazy temples with all these evil images in it, right? Ah, looking like evil people, evil people. The king guy again, it looks like. And just a bunch of demons and stuff around the edges. No big deal. No big deal over here in IHOP. We don't discriminate. Oh, I liked this. Number one, this place underwater right here. How cool. Not cool that it's underwater, but it looks neat. Way of catching fish by boards. Like painted with white varnish, which, if fish mistake by moonlight for water, leap on and are taken. That's cool. You can definitely learn something. And here there is a way of catching these birds by hiding underneath these baskets or whatever. Way of taking wild ducks by men going into water with their heads in the shells of large gourds with holes to see and breathe through. It pretty much tells you how to do it right there now, doesn't it? That's cool. In case anybody was wondering, all shit hits a fan. You need to have some survival skills out there on your own. Boom, fishing and taking of wild ducks is your thing now. You know how to do it. Chinese barks from Nyhoff. We're just going to go with ships on this one. A galley. Look how amazing these ships were, though. Ah, you want to stay on this hotel ship? Or do you want to stay on this hotel ship? This one doesn't look nearly as large, but still looks like a hotel ship. Pretty amazing. Love those old ships. Absolutely beautiful. Females from Duhalde. However you say that. A Tartar lady. Tartarian lady there. It's a little pooch. And this is a servant maid and a banza. I don't know what that is. Banzas. And a countrywoman. Tartar. The Water Castle at Canton. The Water Castle at Canton. Pretty cool. Imagine that. I wonder if you could, if that was inhabited. So there's a flag up there. This picture is super interesting. You know, they got a bunch of boats all surrounding here. You'd wonder why all those boats were around there. Really amazing image, though. And here we have the Grand Lama and King of Tangut from Gruber. The King Lama, or the Grand Lama and King of Tangut. Cool. So, I don't know if that's one or the other. The Grand Lama and King. Which one's the king in the Grand Lama? This guy? Look at the architecture in the background. They have this on a bunch of this old Chinese construction here. Or Asian, I should say, I guess. The bells on the towers like that. A lot of old pictures with that setup. Oh, here, it says at the bottom. Wow, how silly. I didn't look. The Grand Lama right there. And the king. And I got to be honest, that doesn't look like a guy, okay? That looks like a female to me, kind of. But it's the king. That's interesting. Very androgynous pictures of males and females back in the day, I have to say. And we're going to, going on in these videos, we're going to take a lot more looks at that. Because they are very androgynous looking. The king, there we go. Both worshipped with divine honor. So there you have it. Both worshipped with divine honor. I like it. Here's more bells. There we go. There's another example of the bells on the edge of these here. And one of the amazing structures in the background. Fortresses, if you will. And then just another beautiful structure. Chinese temples, it says. Oh, that's cool. Look at snails. They got like these snail guys at all the peaks. Pretty neat. And some giant bells. I always like these because the Bell of Peking and the Bell of Erfurt. Which means what exactly? I don't know. But those must have been made by giants, right? Any speculation on that? Let's hear about it in the comments. Giants making giant bells. Otherwise, how do you transport those exactly? The Observatory at Pekin from Les Comtes. I don't know. But how about that? In the observatory, we have a checkerboard floor, no doubt. And then all these little inventions. How cool. I don't even know where to begin with the inventions. I don't know exactly what they are. A lot to see there. I guess they're numbered. If we can see it here. So A just says steps going up. They're in one is the retiring room. I think. What is that? Or is this one? I don't know. This one's a zodiacal sphere. Equinoxial, or whatever that word is, sphere. Azimuth. I don't know. Is that like azimuth? Probably, actually. Azimuthal horizon. Quadrant. Saxon. I don't know. I can barely read these. Celestial globe. Nailed it. Nailed six. Celestial globe right there, guys. Nailed that one. Cool. I love that picture. That's an amazing one. And another bell tower. What's this one called? That's the Porcelain Tower at Nankin. I have heard about that before. The Porcelain Tower. I have some other information on that too. Maybe we'll do a video on that. So there it is, the Porcelain Tower. Apparently it was different colored porcelain. It had to look beautiful. And then they said it had all these bells on it like it does here in this picture. Amazing. Is that the Porcelain Tower right there? Or is that a different one? Looks different. Temple of Paolin Shinkar Nanking. In this temple are at least 10,000 images, all made of plaster. Some 6 feet high, but most of them only 1. It's hard to read. In this temple. Okay. Let's take a look around. So there's the complex. Pretty cool. The most interesting thing is the top of this. Wow, look at that setup. I know it's way out of focus, but they got something going on there, Daddy-o. And this says Barcelona Exposition 1929. So I don't know if that's correct or not. Doesn't look much like an exposition at all. It looks like it just got flooded out. So over here, there's like smoke or something. Look. What was there, an explosion? Who knows? And then look at the streets, all watered up, flooded. There's people out and about. And the buildings are quite amazing. And whatever this is right here in the center is quite amazing. And I don't know what it is, but it has this piece of metal on top that looks interesting. It looks like one of those things in the observatory, actually. Yeah. Barcelona, guys. Looking good, but not looking real good. Looks like everybody maintained all right. The big buildings did. But yeah, a little flooded out, looking a little bit wet there. And I think this is the last picture. I think this is the Eiffel Tower. I can't remember the date. It doesn't seem to have it on there. I did read a little bit about it somewhere. Let's just take a look. Yeah, this was a long time ago, right? Back in the day. Who knows? If somebody does know, please say it in the comments. What is going on here? Obviously, they got it all lit up, just like a World's Fair or something like that, right? And then look below. Maybe it was part of a World's Fair over there, and I just don't know about it because look at these buildings. Look at this Easter egg sphere. It looks like one of those fancy decorative eggs, you know? A giant one, though. It was a giant building, which looks like almost like one of the old glass buildings from the old expositions. And, man, I just don't even know. And over here, all this light, man, that almost looks like it's on fire right there. And there is like a tower that would be from like a plant, an industrial complex. That's interesting. It's probably not fire, I hope. That'd be a crazy picture. Right before everything burned down, we got the good picture. I think that's the last picture, and yes. Well, I love you guys.